Good afternoon, Evolution family. Today is Thursday, September 12th, 2024. It's a little bit after 3 p.m. Pacific time. I'm Jose Lambert of Archer Travel Service, and I want to welcome you to Destination Specialist. Usually Susie is here with me, but she's gone for a couple of days. She's taking a couple of days off, so I'm going to be here. And today what we're going to cover is the Princess Cruise Line destinations for 2025. These are really good, and this will give you a great idea about where they go. Now, these guys have a vast fleet, and I was just reading today, and it was, I think, in Travel Pulse magazine, that they're going to have like 160, I think it was, no, it was more, I think, almost 160, in 2026, they're going to have 160 itineraries for Alaska. So they're going to have like the most fleet up in Alaska. And that's
I'm not surprised. They win best cruise line from
Yeah.
Alaska like every year.
Yeah, every year they do, and they do, and we're going to show you a great video at the end of this presentation about Alaska. Hi, Amanda. How are you today?
Oh, I'm great. How are you, Jose?
Well, it's actually going to be a high of 79 degrees here today. so in a span of 3 days, we've gone from 107 on Tuesday. 2 days later, we're now at 79. So we have lost like 30 degrees, but it's pretty nice outside, and it's okay. But this morning we had an earthquake, and I was at my other job, and things started to shake, rattle, and roll pretty loudly, because the epicenter was in Malibu of all places, and I was in Encino, so that's just a skip and a hop away from Malibu. So it kind of, I bet you don't miss those, huh? Being up there, right? What?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you don't miss. Yeah, I wish I didn't have to miss them either. But anyway, let's get to it, you guys. Listen, if you want a copy of this PowerPoint, all you need to do is email me at the end of this presentation. I will send it to you. Everything that you're going to see today is bookable. It's bookable. Remember that. And we're also going to show you what's on sale. The entire fleet's on sale. 40% off, $99 deposits. I mean, it's a win-win. We're going to show you some of the old inventory, some of the new, but let's get to it. All right, so Princess Cruise Line Destinations 2025. Let's go to the next slide. All right, we're going to be in the world. Let's go. Here are the continents and the countries we're going to visit. We're going to go to the Mediterranean, this area right in here. Okay? All right, and then let's go to the next slide. We're also going to go to North America. We're going to go to Alaska. We're going to go down to Mexico and the Mexican Riviera, and we're also going to explore the Caribbean. And let's take a look at the Caribbean. Let's go to the next slide. Here's the Caribbean. You guys book a lot of this. You guys book a ton of this. Whether it's all-inclusive resort or cruises, it's fun in the sun. Those are the three major areas that Evolution agents book. They book Mexico, Caribbean, Disney, Hawaii. Pretty much that's it. And Florida sometimes. But let's go to the next slide. Now we're going to break this off into areas. This is the Eastern Caribbean. You should be aware of this when you're looking at cruise itineraries, because they do break it up into areas. They'll go like Eastern Caribbean, Western Caribbean, Southern Caribbean. So, and this map is from Princess Cruise Lines itself. It's showing you where they stop. Princess Cay, Grand Turk, Amber Cove, and we're going to show you some of these in pictures today. Let's go to the next slide. If you want to, by the way, we're also going to be showing you some interactive maps that we have here. So if you want to download this, or just get a copy of the PowerPoint, you'll have some really great maps that, you can zoom in and zoom out. You can get satellite view, and I'll show you a couple of them here now. Here we have the southern, Caribbean. And again, these are the ports that Princess goes to. Cozumel, Costa Maya, Grand Cayman, Ocho Rios, Amber Cove, Grand Turk, and Princess Cay. Okay, let's go to the next slide. All right, here's our first one, all right? 7-night Western Caribbean with Mexico. This is on the Emerald Princess, October 26, 2025. The ports of call are the following: Fort Lauderdale, Cozumel, Mahogany Bay, Belize City, Costa Maya, and Fort Lauderdale. It's a round tripper. It's a 7-nighter, and look, it's $788 per person, double occupancy, interior cabin. Pretty good price. That's almost, about $100 a night for the cabin. And this is on their beautiful Emerald Princess, and that is a beautiful ship too. Now, let's show you a couple of the places that we're going to go to here. Here is Cozumel. Look at this. Look at this, Amanda. Look how beautiful that beach is. Isn't that just gorgeous?
That is gorgeous. I'm ready to sit on that beach right now.
Yeah, man, me too. Me too. And here it is, you guys. Winter's coming. And I know you guys in the Midwest, like in the Detroit area, in Chicago, in Minneapolis, Minnesota, Michigan, we have a ton of agents in there. You start showing this stuff in February, you know that this sells like that. I
You're
mean,
gonna sell summer real quick. Spring, summer, whatever they want.
you got it, you got it. Or
And
even,
even once fall hits, people are gonna be like,
I know,
I'm ready.
I know. This is Mahogany Bay.
Get them before they buy their Christmas presents too,
Right,
so they
right.
have money.
And yeah, remember, that's why we do Christmas in July, is to show you.
Black Friday sales too.
Yeah, we got those happening too. This is Mahogany Bay, and Mahogany Bay also has that tram. You can do the tram on Mahogany Bay. Let's go to the next slide. This is Belize City, and I wanted to get a shot of this to show you how they have these little inlets out around Belize City, and that's pretty like a lot of fun and stuff.
Like a sandbar, sort
Yeah.
of.
Let's go to the next slide, and here is Costa Maya. Again, these are the places that they stop at, and they have places there for you to hang out, go to the beach, enjoy. All right, let's go to the next slide. This is going to be an 11-night Southern Caribbean, this next one. And it goes like this. This is on the Grand Princess. This is October 1 of 2025. We're looking like about a year out now. And look at this. It's an 11-nighter, all right? And you go Fort Lauderdale, Grand Turk, Amber Cove, Bonaire, Curacao, Oranjestad, Bazatir, St. Thomas, San Juan. All right. Interior stateroom from 1,689. I know, but look, it's 11 nights. It's 11 nights, and look at where you go. There is a lot to do here. There is really a lot to do, and it's really impressive. So now let's go to the next slide. We'll start showing you some of these locations. This is Grand Turk Island. I've been here. As you can see, they have other cruise lines that come here. I've been here, and this is really a lot of fun. And so, it's funny when you go to these places and you see the other cruise lines here, okay? But yeah, that's kind of cool. But look how the water's clear. It's just really a lot of fun here. Okay, that's Grand Turk. Let's go to the next one. This is beautiful Amber Cove. And now this, as you can see, look, they have the zip line here. This is actually owned by Carnival and Princess. They use this both, and this is their area. They'll have your drink package and all that stuff is still good here. You can have food here. You spend the day here. It's a smaller version of Perfect Day at Coco Cay, but they have like the zip line and they have all other type of things to do there. That's Amber Cove. Let's go to the next slide. St. Thomas. I love this place. This place, what was so weird about it is if you notice, when we arrived at St. Thomas, they had this diamond mart thing where they took us. I don't know why, but it was weird. It was this huge diamond place there, all these jewelry stores and the thing. But if you notice, there are no palm trees. I mean, there's like one right over there, right? But, it doesn't have that typical tropical Caribbean, thing. And it was just really interesting. This is a beautiful place. And then the next one, let's go to the next slide here. San Juan, a picture of old San Juan at sunset. And this is part of the old fort and mission there at San Juan. Again, this is really a lot of fun. This place gets very, very crowded. A lot of cruise lines stop there. And it's like a parking lot. You'll see them all there. You'll see MSC and Carnival and Princess and Royal. And it gets very, very hectic. But it is really a great place to go and check out. And it is really a lot of fun. Let's go to the next slide. Here is a map of the ports in Mexico that Princess goes to when it does the Mexican Riviera. It will depend on the number of nights that you have on your cruise. For example, some nights, the cruise lines, which is primarily that come out of Los Angeles, Carnival, Royal Caribbean, Princess, Norwegian, they'll have like a 4-nighter, okay? Where they'll leave on Friday, come back on Monday, and they'll just go down to Ensenada and back. More of the 7-night, 8-nights ones, you go to Cabo San Lucas, Puerto Vallarta, Mazatlan, Manzanillo. But that's where they go. And then on the California coastal, they'll go to San Francisco. Let's go to the next slide. Now we're going to show you some Mexico Riviera for next year of 2025. Here's a 7-night Mexican Riviera cruise on the Royal Princess departing October 18th, 2025. The ports of call are Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, and Los Angeles as a round trip. And look at that, 738, almost about $100 a cabin. I mean, $100 a night per cabin. I've done this several times. I really like these two towns. This is really, you have a lot of fun, a lot to do here in Puerto Vallarta and Mazatlan and Cabo San Lucas. There's always a lot of excursions, a lot of walking tours, a lot of food tours, shopping tours. I mean, they've got all kinds of stuff. So it's really, beneficial to do that. And yeah, so that should be fun. All right, so here's the famous port of the harbor of Cabo San Lucas. Look at that. Look at that sky. Isn't that great? That's really cool. Let's go to the next slide. This is the city of Mazatlan, and this is the beach area back in here, okay? This town has really changed, and it's coming back pretty strong. It is coming back really, really strong, and when I was here a year ago, on the other side of this hill, like when you go driving around this way, right? That's when you get into the business section of Mazatlan, and they're building like buildings, skyscrapers. It's just, this economy is just like vibrant and going. And again, walking tours, food tours, it's really a great place to go. And even if you want to go on an all-inclusive resort here, it's also very good too. It's really cool. It's not as crowded as the other ones, like Cancun or. And then here's my favorite. Let's go to the next slide. There it is, the city of Puerto Vallarta. Look how beautiful this. I'll just get out of the way. There it is, you guys. Paradise. It's paradise. What I like about this area, you see all this back in here, this rainforest. This is all very tropical, very humid here in the summer, and even in the fall. I went down here in fall one year, and it was like, boom, humidity was really, really high because of this tropical rainforest that they have here. The Band of Banderas is the famous sculpture that they have leading out to the little jetty out here. But this is a great time, and it's just really a beautiful place. Really nice. Really, Can I go to now? Amanda, can I go now? Okay.
If you want.
Can I? That's it. I'm going. Here I go.
See you later.
Go, Jose, come back. No, I've had it. I'm out of here. I can't deal with it anymore. Earthquakes and stuff, and here's the 7-night California classic California Coast Cruise. Try saying that really fast. It's on the Royal Princess, October 11th. The ports of call are San Francisco, Santa Barbara, San Diego, Ensenada, and back to Los Angeles. Interior stateroom is starting at from $848. Now, Kevin was here for Travel Brew with Reggie. And when he was done, he talked to me, and I showed him and said, here, you want to see what the destinations were going. This same month, Kevin will be doing a training cruise with other advisors. So we will get that information to you if you want to take a cruise with Kevin, and it'll be on the California coastal. Now, here's the thing about this, okay? This sells out because they don't have a lot of inventory of this. They only do this like 3 or 4 times during the year. So this will sell out, and this is a really great itinerary, and it's really fun, and you can do a lot of things there. So let's go to the next slide. So you're going to go to the ports of San Francisco. You have San Francisco. Let's go to the next one. This is Santa Barbara. Yeah, these are the famous trees here. This is it's one of the most impressive images of Santa Barbara are these trees that they have along the coastline here. And it's really great. And those are the Mendocino Mountains. And that's where Oprah lives, and Kevin Costner lives over here and stuff. So, they have wineries there. Beautiful town. Santa Barbara is really a lot of fun. Really a lot of fun. And it just is. I like that town. And here comes the next one. Let's go to the next slide. This is San Diego, which is also a lovely town and a lovely city. Very clean. Look at this. Look at that shot. That's the bridge going out to Coronado Island. There's the island right there. Right there. See? Right there. Right there. That's the island. There's a Grand Hotel on that, but that's San Diego. And what's really trippy about when you land into San Diego, when they berth the ship, you'll see a lot of like Navy military vessels around you. And I went, well, I guess I feel kind of safe, but isn't that kind of weird? Because and you'll see them, because this is also the home of the Pacific Fleet. All right, let's talk a little bit about Alaska. Here's a map from, all of these maps I've showed you today are from Princess, and you can use them. Use these tools to show your clients how to do this. Now look, Okay, let's talk about going to Alaska. First off, the inventory, it's going to sell out because it's only a limited time that they do this. There's different cruises. You can do 14 night, 15 night, 8, 7-nighters. You really want to do a 7-nighter. You don't want to do a 3 or 4-nighter. That's not even worth it. Okay? Now, the way you can do this is two ways. You either fly up there, like to Anchorage, and then you come down. That's called southbound. Okay? So like I said, your clients can either fly up there, and they come down, and that's called southbound. Or you can start here like in Vancouver, okay, and you go up this way. That's northbound. When you finally end in Anchorage, then you fly home from here. Okay? So understand that and let your clients know how do we do the air, especially you've got children. Because now, as you know, flying from Anchorage, Alaska, back home to, like, let's say Minneapolis or Dallas, Fort Worth, that's going to be a long flight for those kids. So, you got to show them how to do this. Okay, they think, well, I've always wanted to go to Alaska. Well, how do you do it? There's two ways to do it. You can either do southbound or northbound. Okay? All right. Now, here's some ways to do it. Now, let's talk about this. You have the 7-night voyage of the Glaciers with Glacier Bay southbound cruise. This is the southbound. This starts in Whittier, and it's going to go through these areas. The ports of call are Whittier, Hubbard Glacier, Glacier Bay, Skagway, Juneau, Ketchikan, and Vancouver. Ketchikan. $1,000 and $1,027 per person, double occupancy. Let's go to the next slide. Here are some photographs of the beautiful, beautiful, this is Whittier. Look at this view. You can actually do this walking excursion and you see this. Let's go to the next slide, please. This is the Hubbard Glacier. Okay, understand this. Why they are number one. They've been doing this for decades. Back in like the 50s and 60s, this cruise line has been doing this. They're grandfathered into certain areas along the coastline that the other cruise lines cannot get to, like this place, Hubbard Glacier. All right? And this, I just want to show you what the ship looks like right next to it. Now, let's go to the next slide. And then you can get off, see? Let me show you. Come on. Here we go. Look. You're right there. Right there. And it's quite an experience, wildlife and everything. I'm telling you, I've always been the one, and I don't think I did it on this one, the cruise tour, which is you go to Anchorage, and then they train you into Denali, and you stay at the Princess Cruise, at the Princess Cabins. There's a reason why they're called the Princess Cabins. Other cruise lines book those, okay? But you're in Denali, and you're seeing, just spectacular, nature and, one of the greatest, landscapes in North America. And you're there for 3 or 4 days, and then they train you back, okay, by train with the glass dome and everything. Then they train you back, and then you get on the ship and you go southbound. That would be really cool. I think that just, it's like going to Arizona and not seeing the Grand Canyon. You go into Alaska and you don't see Denali. So again, show this to your clients. Your clients are going to come to you and they don't know anything about Alaska. They don't know Ketchikan and Skagway and what is that? Whittier. You got to start training them on this. Have an Alaska party. Show them what they do. And we're going to go. I have a great video that I'm going to show you here in a few minutes. Right? That'll help you with that. All right. That was that one. Let's go to this. Now here are a couple of the towns. Skagway. How the cruise ship goes right up. It looks like it's coming down the boardwalk here. As you can see, it's summertime, so it is kind of warm. It gets about into the 70s, but at night it does get kind of cool as you proceed northern. All right, let's go to the next one. And here's my favorite one. Ketchikan. I didn't know this, but Ketchikan was the first city in Alaska. So it's kind of old and historic. Now, these are not like the stops in the Caribbean. They don't have a beach here where you can lay out and hang out and go to the bar and be in the pool water. They don't do that here, okay? Because it's Alaska, all right. So, but that's what that looks like. Okay, let's go to the next slide. I miss Susie here. Okay, all right. We talked about this all week. The Star Princess comes 2025, and in that following year, she will probably stop in Los Angeles for a couple of cruises, I know. But look at this. Star Princess will be there in 2026, and here's an example of the inventory that she'll be going through and her itinerary. What a great 4th of July weekend this would be. You leave out of Seattle, Ketchikan, Dawes Glacier, Juneau, Skagway, Victoria, and Seattle. Interior stateroom is starting at 1,529 per person, double occupancy. This, Kevin said, this is already selling. This is already selling. He goes, Jose, I can't believe the numbers. I mean, we've only had it out for, since the beginning of the month. It is going like crazy. And I kind of go, yeah. So take advantage of it. All right, let's go to the next slide. The next slide and the next slide. Oh, here, yeah, I love this. I love this. I love this. Okay, so she comes out next year, right? The new Star Princess. So let's take a look after in shoulder season, right? When everybody's gone and it's still kind of warm. It's still kind of it's not unbearably like summer in August, but it's October in the Mediterranean. Okay, on the new Star Princess, ports of call, round trip out of Barcelona, Malaga, Gibraltar, Cartagena, Marseille. Nice. I love this itinerary. Interior stateroom is 1218 per person, double occupancy. I mean, this would be a beautiful, beautiful itinerary. I mean, I just love it. I love it. I think it's really great. And look where you go. Look at that. You go to France, to a lot of Spain, a lot of history of Spain. That's really cool. Okay, Malaga. Here is a photo of Malaga. There it is. See, I don't know what it is, Amanda. How like all the towns in Europe do this whole, lighting up the building things, right?
Yeah, I think it's cool. We don't do that.
We don't do this in the United
But
States.
we also don't have the old architecture. Well, some places we have cool architecture, but it's not like OG architecture from a really long time
Yeah,
ago.
I mean, yeah, but what this shows you is Renaissance and Roman. It's showing you that. Let's go to the next one. And okay, so this is Gibraltar, and look, you can do this on the tram. There, do that through there, and look how clear the sky is and how blue the water is. All right, and then here's my favorite shot that we always end on this shot, but let's go ahead and take a look at it. Here we go. This is Marseille, one of the most important ports in France, and it's just a beautiful. I mean, all of these cities are vibrant with tourism and things and food and gastronomy and history and culture. I mean, you can go on and on and on. You really don't have one day to take it all in. You really don't. But anyway, all right, here it is. This is a great video. Amanda will be giving you the link in this comments room, because this video really explains what happens with Princess in Alaska. So pay attention to this. Explore Alaska with Princess. Let's take a look. Yeah, I mean, that explains it all. I mean, you see what I mean in this video? You get all
Yeah.
of Alaska. You get the
And
train.
this video they didn't have this well, I don't know if they have it or not on one source, but this was on their YouTube page,
Yeah.
official YouTube page. And you can just click the share button and share it to your, here, I'll even show you.
Yeah, we'll show you really fast, okay?
Look. Oh, wait,
So-
actually, sorry, I'm not full screen. There you go.
Okay, so look, I'll get out of the way. She's going to show you right now.
So-
Go ahead.
Well, let's just show them how to get there first. So you do Princess Cruises
Official. Okay,
Make sure you put in official, because if you don't, you won't get their actual page.
that's the
The
one right
circle-
there.
The
The
circle
logo.
means it's a page, so you click on it, and then you can, any of these videos, like even this awesome New Zealand one, click the share button and Facebook, Twitter, X, or you can just copy the link.
Yeah, just copy the link, okay?
Yeah.
But what's great
And it's
about
nice to share specifically from their official page and not some random YouTube video.
Yeah.
You don't want someone's random YouTube video. You want to share from the official cruise line.
now, I just want
Okay.
I just want to get back to the content of this video and how this will help you, and the ones that we have for you customize. You send this one off with another customized one that's got your name and your contact information on it. Then you're looking like a travel professional that you know about this. Now, again, you guys, we were talking the other day about finding your travel niche. They do have programs on OneSource and Alaska and through CLIA to become an Alaska professional, tourism advisor, that you know about it, that you're certified in it. And this is a great product. And I tell you, people that go to Alaska once, they want to go back again. That's the thing about this one. This one has a lot of repeat business. People will go back in 2 years again and go, I want to go back up there. So it's really great, and it's really a lot of fun. And all the cruise lines are doing it, but these guys, they're the best. I swear, they have won the Wave Awards for the last 22 years for the best cruise line in Alaska every year, every single year. So you want to make sure you get that. All right, let's go to the next slide now. That's showing you Alaska, but remember this, okay? Let's go to the next slide. Boom. Again, this sale is ending October 31st. You have up to 40% off and $99 deposits. Up to 40% off and $99 deposits. The
Yeah.
deal is on.
Don't miss out.
Don't miss out, all right? And on top of that, let's go to the next slide. We talked about the new ship within a ship concept on the Sanctuary Collection. Anything that you book for any new bookings on the Star and Sun Princess through September 30th, you win a $100 bonus commission. Anything that you book for in the Sanctuary Collection for any new bookings on Star and Sun Princess, now through September 30th, you get a $100 bonus commission. All right, let's go to the next slide. Do we have a couple of questions?
Yeah, we did. So the first question was, Amber Cove. I thought that the drink package wasn't included on Amber
I don't.
Cove.
I know when I was there with Carnival, it was. But I don't know. They keep changing that, you guys. So check that out for your clients. I know
When we did Virgin Voyages, Bimini, the Bimini Island, the private beach club they included the drinks there
Yeah.
because it was their private beach
Yeah.
club. Sometimes when it's their private one, they will, but sometimes they don't. So you can just ask.
Yeah,
or look it
I
up
don't know.
online.
Every cruise line is different, but I'm pretty sure that on this one it is. But maybe I'm wrong. Okay, and I'll admit that. What was the
And
other
then,
question?
Is there a way to go northbound and then southbound without getting off the ship and switching?
No, you always have to get off the ship.
Yeah.
You always do, and I see this a lot. It's funny when I cruise out of Los Angeles. I know I always see it in Los Angeles. I don't see it in Florida or Port Canaveral, but in Los Angeles, people will they'll be behind. Yeah, we just got off the ship. We just went on a California coastal, and they told us we had to get off the ship and we have to come back in and get check in again and go through the muster drill and everything for the Mexican Riviera. Yeah, pretty much you'll have to do that. You just can't stay on
Yeah,
the
because
ship.
they need to clean the ship usually and do all that stuff.
Right, and all that stuff. Now, I don't know. Now, I know some cruise lines, they have people that live on board, okay, that they pay to live there. I don't know about that situation. That you'd have to talk to customer service about that. But no, they will make you get off the ship and then get back on. And it's not that bad.
You can do back to backs.
Yeah, you can do it. Yeah, you can do back to back.
Sometimes you have to get off the ship. Like most every time you have to get off the ship and do it. My parents have done back to back Princess cruises. They absolutely loved it. They just took their bags, got off, got on the new ship, or sometimes it was the same ship, and then there they go.
Yeah, it'll be the same ship. And
It's like traveling.
Yeah,
Just
and,
like when you go to
and
the
usually
airport.
9 times out of 10, it's also the same cabin. You're just back at the same cabin. Again, if you want a copy of this PowerPoint, all you need to do is email me right there. Boom. This is good information to have, you guys. It really is. And you can share these maps, these videos, these things with your clients and show them these things. We've been showing you all week. We've been putting it in the comments room. We put it in the Facebook pages. The beautiful video. Even when I didn't talk about it, I'm seeing it on this Facebook page. You know, the Star Princess, the Sun Princess. They're all on here for you to share with your family members, your friends, your clients, your team members that you have. Okay. Now, this is still here. What did you?
Yeah, just always remember, we want to show this because sometimes you guys have other questions.
Yeah.
Your first contact is your upline, and then for anything travel related, it's Archer Travel, and then the membership side of thing, residuals, team building is Evolution, and there's the contact info. So that's also on the Travel Cafe website under the contact us section.
Well, there you go. All right, everybody, that's it for today. No more questions, right?
I don't think so.
Okay, great. That's it for today. Again, if you need anything, please don't hesitate to contact us here at Archer Travel. That's number one. Number two, let's see, join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time as we finish up the week and we get ready for another exciting week of who we're going to bring in here. And I'm really excited for this one because it's going to be a lot of fun. I hope you guys have been enjoying this programming. Again, if you miss it, it's always right here on this Facebook page. And join us tomorrow at 10 a.m. Pacific time. We're going to be giving away some stuff and going to have a really good time. And Amanda Rose will be here. We're going to see her. She's going to be up here with the birds. We're going to see her tomorrow. And the birds. So that means the birds got to get
the. Birds go invisible a little because they're green.
But you know the birds need to go into makeup and hair and do all that.
Just like you, Jose.
All right, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Have a wonderful night. Jose Lambert of Archer Travel Service. Bye.
Thank you.